I have a camera, but it's not turning on. But anyway, I'm gonna go through the finale and I'm gonna tell you why it's so good.
My wife, myself, sat in seats near the blast.
This is from the original Trinity Desk series, what's playing in the background. But back to Corner Folk. Look, Riley Tillan, he's back. That's awesome, man.
Our skin blistered under the light of a three-person God.
I guess it's saying that this video is a documentary in the universe.
Later, we stood.
Some flashes that say Cosmonaut transmission. See some corner world. Okay, this is important. When they say Pattinson 1, those are referring to worlds. Pattinson 1 is the modern day universe. So, I'll explain them as they come up, but transmission to base, Pattinson 1. Okay. No longer in Pattinson 1. I don't know what they are talking about here. It might be Cosmonaut A sending a message to Pattinson 1, just talking about something. I don't... Oh, wait. Holy crap, I just realized what this is. This is Alcatraz status. Alcatraz is no longer in Pattinson 1. So if you remember, in the Alcatraz Always video, Alcatraz disappeared. It just sunk into the ocean and then spun around and went into a big blue light. And then it disappeared. So they're talking about Alcatraz right now. No longer in Pattinson 1. Alcatraz disappeared. Demon and monster missing. That's referring to how the Monument Monster and the Debate Demon, they wanted to take on new identities and travel to a world without Alcatraz. A world without trees, a world without monsters, presumably. So, I guess they got their good ending. Self-apotheosis ongoing. Which means the becoming of... Self-apotheosis is basically divinification. Is that the right word? But becoming of a god. So Alcatraz is continuing to become a god. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, John D. Rockefeller, Pattinson 2, and John Glenn, Pattinson 3. John D. Rockefeller, if you've seen the series, you already recognize that name. But, if you don't, was it season 3 or season 2? I think it was season 2, Rockefeller Revelation. John D. Rockefeller is hiding in a bunker when the Air Force One angel comes and he evicts him from reality. And in the Nixonverse series, I don't know what episode, but John Glenn is evicted from reality by the Lunarian Queen. So, what they're saying is, eviction from reality means becoming a corner folk. So, and also this establishes that Pattinson 2 is the Deanverse, basically. Or the original Deanverse from season 1 and season 2. And maybe season 3. from season 1, season 2, and season 3. And then Pattinson 3 is the Nixonverse. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this is a thing that I didn't pick up at first, but after rewatching, it's like, oh, that's some nice clarification. So in the modern day series, the world blows up basically. Rob Pattinson sets off a bunch of nukes. So this is a question asking how is Pattinson 1 doing? Request denied. So we can infer from that the Pattinson 1, aka the modern day world, is not doing great. Anyway, let's continue.
It's been years since I've seen the corner folk. Entering their world has left my brain wide open. Every night, I dream of messages from other worlds. Some are intricately technical, others more abstract. Each of them more frightening and disorienting than any real dream I've had. These are not dreams of the mind. They are stray transmissions, orphaned signals, things that slide silently through the substance of reality. Nobody else receives them. Nobody except me. To me, they're very loud. I wrestle with new histories and their new leaders like glass tumbleweed. I cannot bear to be a receiver any longer. The corner folk have left my brain open as a sick form of punishment. Despite my ruined body, I must make one more trip to the corner world.
Before that happens, I'll quickly establish what he said, in case you didn't pick up on that already. So basically, after the Cornerfolk video where Riley Tillan jumped into the Cornerfolk world and came back, he's been getting messages and seeing glimpses of other worlds. So, for like the past couple of years or so, he has been seeing alternate histories, alternate presidents, like, you know, and he's sick of it. So he's going back to the corner world, and in this next couple of bits, he's kind of an asshole, but let's have a look.
I must make them afraid of me. I need them all with fear and storm the world at any time. I do not care if it ruins my mind or spills my insides. Their children will see me in the sky and scream. I will rip and scar their little cornerful culture for thousands of generations to come. I am Riley Tillan, and I will breathe enemy air tonight. Welcome to my gallery, Mr. Tillan.
Okay, so that's Cosmonaut A, obviously, but these pictures in the background, these are actually the pictures from the Mr. Manicore video that, you know, it flashed a bunch of images on the screen. I thought that was cool. Anyway, he was stopped by Cosmonaut A. Here's their conversation.
You built this place? This place is an abandoned nursery. Built by the corner. They are just as civilized as you and I. They too can build. Who are you? I am your host for tonight. An art gallery? Why? I've been fixated on demons and monsters lately. I think these are their best depictions. Collecting world art doesn't change the timeline too badly. This space preserves the art excellently. Soon, I hope to collect even larger artworks. Statues? Monuments, Mr. Tillan. Monuments. Well, I've arrived for the corner folk because I arrived angry for no damn reason. That's not true. I've been... You are wrong, Mr. Tillan. Respectful folk. Are you a god? There is only one god. Alcatraz.
Alcatraz wanted to become a god. Or Alcatraz was always a god that simply just woke up. That's my personal theory on it. But in a couple of seconds, if I play the video, he basically says, you'll never truly understand what Alcatraz is.
You will never, ever understand. You could have sent me home already. Mr. Tillan, I've been alone here for ages. I've learned things in my isolation, and I have no one to share my thoughts with. I'm here. Mr. Tillan, I'm right.
I just had an idea. Maybe Cosmonaut A says that Alcatraz became a god or is a god because earlier in the video it says that Alcatraz self-apotheosis, becoming of a god. So as soon as Alcatraz accessed the corner world, I think that means Alcatraz won. Alcatraz took over everything and now rules everything. I mean, of course, the world without Alcatraz. You know, the world that I think the Monument Monster and the Debate Demon went to. But that's pretty cool. Anyway, back on track. In case I didn't say it already, the way that Alcatraz got to the corner world, or with the moment that we saw Alcatraz enter the corner world, that was the moment in Alcatraz Always when he sunk into the ocean and then a blue light appeared.
Alcatraz. You will never, ever understand. You could have sent me home already. Mr. Tillan, I've been alone here for ages. I've learned things in my isolation, and I have no one to share my thoughts with. I'm here. Mr. Tillan, I'm right. Humanity loves to divide itself. Heroes and fools, demons and monsters, good and evil. But the truth is, we are not our divisions. We cannot afford to divide ourselves any longer. We are made of other things.
Freedom Forever Season 3 finale reference. That's awesome. Made of good people.
What are we made of? We are made of each other, Riley. I'll stay, mister. Stay. A is the name. I'll stay. I'm burning back at home anyway. Would you like to help me add a few monuments to the place? I'll help you.
Wait, is he taking the entire pyramid? But anyway, as I was saying about Alcatraz Always, this is the same blue light. Horned serpent. One thing I'll say about that last one, I'm not sure if the monuments they stole were from other dimensions, from like other worlds, or the worlds that we've already seen. Like, if this is from the universe where everything was happy, why release the horned serpent like that? That's just a bummer, man. But I'm going to assume, just for that happy ending, that he took these monuments from worlds that wouldn't care if the monuments were gone. So, anyway. Bunch of assholes. His friends basically said, yeah, we're taking care of him. They weren't. So, I guess Riley's hanging out with Cothonaut A. Probably for the best. Yeah, there's a little bit at the end, but... Description, as of 2024, Riley Tillan remains in the care of his friends. Evaluation as of 2024, false. That is true. I mean, it's false. Great job to everyone who worked on this. Great series. Oh my god. There is a little bit at the end here. Mirrors lie twice. So this is the documentary he was watching earlier in the video.
If man should reach that place unseen, would he become divine unobserved? To become invisible is to become hidden from Creator. To become invisible is to become left out of laws of nature. To become invisible is to become superior. For an invisible man can rule the world.
And I think the video cuts off in like 4 seconds here. And that's it. That is the Monument Mythos. I'll answer any questions that you have in the comments, but I don't even know if I'm going to edit this video. So, blah, 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 blah. Goodbye.